Welcome back into Sports Connection. Sitting here with us now is the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. Over there on the end is Gavin Dickerson. Right next to me is Mr. O.J. Gamble. Behind him is Mr. Matthias Dickerson. And on his right is Coach D. Spencer. Fellas, how y'all doing today?
Doing well.
Good. Doing great.
Well, let's get right into, start of the season here in a couple weeks after Thanksgiving. Coach, what's the team genetic looking like right now? What's the team roster looking like?
Well, right now we got these three guys, our seniors. We got another guys coming in, Hayden Sadley. It's going to be our fourth senior. And then we're young. We're young and inexperienced. We got some guys who hadn't really played much varsity, but that's part of it.
Absolutely. Well, when you have guys like these two, Gavin and Matthias, and you say you have Hayden coming in, obviously they just finished playing football, a tough football season, a long football season. And then when you have to transition into basketball, it's a different type of conditioning, it's a different type of physicality. Right. How do you go about helping them with that transition?
Well, right now I want them to rest mentally and physically, just to get their minds right. And they'll come back. We'll get them in shape. They already know everything we're going to do, so it'll be a good, easy transition for those guys.
Well, for the Dickersons, man, great football season. I know it didn't end like you guys wanted it to, but it was fun watching your journey this year for Coach Chaney. And you guys put your hearts out there every week. And I tell you what, man, I thought it was a pretty good run. But it's basketball time, hardwood here, and, you can focus on that now, fellas. And Gamble, I'll start with you. What's your outlook on the season?
I feel like we got something to prove. We got something to prove, all of us. And we wait for them. We wait for them. First game, we wait for them. Because they ain't put us top 10 in the region, so we got something to prove.
A little fuel for the fire there. All right, Gavin, what's your outlook, man, for the Wildcats?
I feel like we got something to prove, like OJ said, and we just got to be very aggressive. We're not big down low. And that's what me and Matthias and Cole is going to have to step in and rebound. And we just got to play aggressive with teams and not get in a lot of foul trouble.
Matthias?
Yeah, I'm just going to piggyback off of them. I think we do have something to prove. I feel like we're the underdogs in a lot of situations, and we're not on a lot of teams' radars as being, competition for real. So we're going to be ready.
Well, Matthias, after, last year, losing in that district championship game, but making it to the region tournament, what did you learn last year that you're able to use going forward into this year?
Well, I'd say, this is my personal experience to, keep yourself, keep your head. I got situations happening within the district championship, and I wasn't allowed to play the regional tournament, but I'm going to be there this year.
Absolutely. Gavin, for you, coming off of a physical football season, you are definitely a physical person out there on that field. For you, when it comes to the toll on your body and the physicality and all that, how do you deal about it, playing over these years? How do you go about, dealing with that and transitioning into basketball?
Dealing with it is pretty easy. I've been doing it my whole life, just playing sports and transitioning. It won't be that hard. It's just football shape and basketball shape's a lot different, and I have to get in the gym and get in shape for basketball and be here for the team.
Well, Coach, looking forward to this season. Were some of those games that you have circled on your schedule, or what are your early season expectations that you have?
All of them, every game. We can't look past anybody. We're gonna take it one game at a time and just try to get better every game. We do the same thing for us every year. We want to compete and give ourselves a chance to win. Make some noise and win our district. And, we need to make some noise in the region. It's about time for us to do something and come away with a win in that region tournament.
Gavin was saying something about you hitting the boards, Matthias, a little bit. OJ, you got things you want to do. What individually, each of you, one aspect of your basketball repertoire, what do you want to work on? Start with you, Gamble.
My leadership, I'm a very competitive person. Coach even said it. I need to calm down, not get mad, let him do the yelling.
Great answer, Gavin.
For me, it's the same thing as OJ said, just leadership. And when Coach get on somebody young who's playing varsity who's never played before, we got to be there to pick them up. And we can't let them be mad all game or be sad or in their feelings because Coach got them, because everybody's going to mess up in the game. It's just part of life and part of basketball.
It's true. Matthias, one thing.
Well, for me, I'd like to help the team more on scoring and just be another option. Just get the rock in my hands and help the team out with scoring.
Yeah, if you can shoot it, shoot it.
Yeah.
Why hold on to it, Coach? Right?
Yeah, right, exactly right.
You're talking about a little bit of that gap between senior leadership and underclassmen. You know that you got the young, you got the veterans. You know that middle part. What do you do to make that seam right there?
Well, I mean, that's where those guys come in, the relationships with each other. You know, those guys hang out with each other after school and during school, so, you know, they can get on each other pretty tough and pick each other up. So that's what we're focusing on, those relationships where those young guys can lean on these guys because they've been there. So it's just one of those deals where they just got to get thrown in the fire and see what happens.
You know, playing in this region, it is a tough region. You know, before I came here, I didn't realize how tough of a region this is, especially for boys basketball. You know, how do you navigate that in terms of the competition aspect and trying to, you know, compare yourself to other teams here, you know, and learning about other teams and learning about yourself as well?
Well, it's us. It's us. So, you know, I've been saying this since we've been here. It is all about us. We put our focus on us. We try to make teams adjust to what we do. And, you know, if we take care of our business and do what we're supposed to do, we feel like we'd be very successful.
You know, Jay, as we're coming down here, you know, what's one thing that you're excited for the season?
I'm ready to play, man. My last year, you know, enjoy it while I was here. You know, I'm ready to play. Give me a district championship. Play this year, man. In a region, in a state. That's my goal.
Absolutely, absolutely. Gavin, for you?
Just playing with the team, just playing with the people I grew up with all my life playing with. And I feel like we got something to prove this year, and we should. We just got to be very aggressive.
Piggybacking once again, I'm just excited to play. You know, I'm just excited to play basketball with my guys. You know, like Gavin said, we've been playing with each other our whole lives. You know, this is the last rod. This is our last chance. So hopefully we'll go out with a bang.
Coach, what's it like you get attached to these guys, man? I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
You're with them all the time, and you see them grow. And what's it like to you when these, you know, guys like these seniors, when it's over and they leave you?
It's tough. It really is tough, man. When, you know, these are my kids. So I look forward to them moving on in their life, but it's tough as a coach to get with these guys and get with them every day, and then next thing you know, they're gone. So that's a part of life. You know, we talk about it, growing as young men and just trying to be better. So it's tough, man. It really is. I hate to see them go, but, you know, it's one of those deals where it's a part of life, and, you know, we'll be better off because of it.
That's good stuff.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for coming here. I can't wait to watch y'all this season. I know y'all are really competitive out there, so it's fun watching y'all play. So we appreciate y'all coming in here.
Appreciate y'all having us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, don't go anywhere. We have more Sports Connection right after the break.